help me understand that how you have started your fitness journey initially and what made you कि अब हमको थोड़ा सा इसमें वर्कआउट में जाना चाहिए या eating right food I should follow.
Mhm.
So what made you to get into it?
Okay, I think right from my childhood, I was like in the school also, I was very active.
Hi Hina, welcome to BreatheFit. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Great. So I just wanted to start with, can you tell me more about your life at Amazon?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Heena, and I'm basically from Karnal, Haryana. And talking about my life at Amazon, so my role is like I'm working as a program manager at Amazon, and it is for the North America transportation systems. And my day-to-day like tasks involve stakeholder management, process improvements, and the expansion plan in the North America. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So how you maintain your work responsibility and your fitness journey?
I think that's like difficult question because like if I'm working like full time in Amazon, and it's sometimes very difficult to manage both the things. But then at the same time, I make sure that at least during the like when I'm working, at least I have 1 hour for myself where I can do what I exactly like, whether I go for a walk or something related to fitness. So I make sure at least I have 1 hour for myself.
So what's your daily routine? How you weekdays especially? So how you start your day, how you work and then go for workout and all?
Yeah, so I'm not at all a morning person. So I start my day like I log in at 10, and then since it was work from home from last 2.5 years, so I used to log in around 10 and then do my work. But then I used to make sure that suppose during the lunch break, I can go to the gym if I don't have that meetings during that time or in the evening, because since I work for North America transportation, so usually I have late night meetings. So evening may I usually don't get time, and since I'm also not a morning person, so I used to keep that slot in the afternoon or maybe 3 or 4 o'clock, something like that. But I make sure that I get that time for myself.
So generally in gym during afternoon time थोड़ा सा भीड़ कम रहती है तो it would be somewhere helpful as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because I personally like empty gyms, and if there in the evening there are like lot of people, and I don't feel like doing exercise freely. But afternoon may there are hardly people, so I think that is the best time for me, and it suits me.
Yeah, right. So help me understand that how you have started your fitness journey initially and what made you कि अब हमको थोड़ा सा इसमें वर्कआउट में जाना चाहिए या eating right food I should follow.
Mhm.
So what made you to get into?
Okay, I think right from my childhood, I was like in the school also, I was very active in sports. मतलब मैं कोई भी event होता था, be it cross country, swimming, basketball, I was very active back then. And when I started working, so initially I had this misconception which I had seen in so many people. They think कि अच्छा हम तो बहुत पतले हैं, या we are like fit दिखने में, we don't have any health issues, so why do we need to go to gym or uh, do something like physical activity. They have this misconception, but I think so that should not be there, because it is like you have to move your body
Right.
daily, at least for some time. So it's not that if you are lean or if you think you are perfect, then you don't have to go to gym. So I used to think like that myself. But then what happened was, last year I came to know that I have this PCOD problem. So it is like a hormone imbalance,
Yeah.
and in females, and because of that, the the cycle is the female menstrual cycle is imbalance, and we get lot of health issues, and you get acne on your face, facial hair. So there are so many issues involved in that, and it is like very common these days. If I'll survey 10 women, out of 10, 7 women will have PCOD. So it is very common. So that time it kind of when I came to know I have PCOD, even though my weight was perfect and everything was okay, and that time I started taking it seriously. So I used to regularly go to gym and started maintaining healthy diet, and making sure I'm not taking junk. So that time I started taking it seriously, but then it became habit now. So I love going to the gym and I love following like fitness regime.
Okay. So, what you prefer eating means how you start your day, what you eat in the morning, then breakfast and all.
Okay, but I try to follow like a very healthy diet, but as you know, like we are humans at the end of the day, and we
Yeah,
get
that's okay.
cravings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I start my day with the sometimes with the hot water only, or maybe lemon or honey, and then I'll have my breakfast. And in breakfast, I'll try to have fruits, and maybe eggs or poha or something like that is filling and at the same time very healthy, because I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And then I try to hydrate myself, which I'm still struggling. I make sure I drink 3 to 4 liters of water and eat lot of fruits. And then in lunch I try to have like I am a big fan of chicken so I try to have chicken, or maybe brown rice or something like that. And before workout I take black coffee, and or maybe green tea. It's not that I always have black coffee, maybe green tea or something like that. And dinner I try to keep it very light, and I try to have it around 7 or 8, because I sleep after 12, so at least I have like 3 4 hours gap before I sleep.
Nice. So, you also take any kind of whey supplementation or protein supplementation?
Initially, I was not, but now, like, I've been going to the gym regularly, and so I have started with this protein. So it's like only a week now. So
Mhm.
let's see how it goes. So I'm just trying it out.
Okay, because why I'm asking this question, many misconception is there, especially in the women community, कि वे प्रोटीन नहीं चाहिए या नहीं खाना है. It's okay
Mm-hmm.
if your protein intake or protein requirement is meeting from natural food, but whey protein क्यों लेना चाहिए, क्यों नहीं लेना चाहिए, if you can explain.
Yeah, I think so, because like if I'm working out and if I my protein intake is not proper, so instead of having good effects, it will start impacting my health. And I don't think so we take like the daily foods we take, so that is able to fulfill our protein requirements. And because since I am like full time working, so sometimes I just neglect my diet and I'll have just like that anything. So I think that will protein will it will complement my intake.
So, some way or the other, you must be having your hectic schedule in your office, a stressful routine because of workload and all. So, how you manage those stuff? You work out or
uh,
healthy eating and your work.
I think it happens very often because my job is very demanding, and it's like sometimes I have to literally stretch for maybe 13, 14 hours. But it's not I am blaming my job. I am happy with that. But it's like you have to make time for yourself. As I said before, I've seen people saying okay, I have this much work today, तो अभी तो जिम नहीं हो पाएगा. मतलब दे पहले ही उन्होंने गिव अप कर दिया है कि नहीं करना है. तो
Mhm.
then how will you get the motivation? मतलब at least you can try कि ओके, आई हैव टू टेक आउट सम टाइम फॉर माई सेल्फ टूडे। और मेरे साथ भी ऐसे होता है कि कभी कभी मैं सोचती हूँ कि मैं भी जिम चली जाऊंगी, और उस टाइम पे आई गेट सम एडॉक मीटिंग्स और एडॉक टास्क, एंड आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू दैट, बट एटलीस्ट इन माई माइंड आई एम डिसाइडिंग कि मुझे जाना है। बट अगर मैं पहले ही ये डिसाइड करूंगी कि नहीं, आज तो नहीं हो पाएगा, तो that means you're not going, and then it becomes a habit। मतलब एक दिन होगा, दो दिन होगा, तो it will become our lifestyle। So I think you have to like make sure that you take out that time and show that dedication for yourself।
Right. So, my last question, or maybe if you want to say that, if you want to convey kind of message to the women, especially who is still skeptical or hesitant to start their fitness journey, चाहे वो वर्किंग हो या होम मेकर, तो उनके लिए कुछ एक शॉर्ट कुछ आप बता सकें।
I just want to say कि मतलब fitness is, I think it's the very important thing in one's life, no matter how much you are earning. At the end of the day, if you are healthy, then only you will have a like healthy mind, you will be able to help others, you will be able to do everything in life. If you are not fit, because there is no point getting promoted on the day when you are having a backache.
Yeah,
So yeah, there is no point of that promotion, you'll not be able to enjoy it. So I just want to say that to all the women, or especially to all the people, that make time for yourself and exercise at least, and maybe if you are not able to go to the gym, you can join yoga, or you can go for a walk, anything, or you can do home workouts, but just make some time for yourself, and I'm sure that in the future it will definitely pay you.
thank you. It's a wrap from our side, and thank you for being part of this BreatheFit podcast. You know,
Thank you so much.
thank you.